Welcome to Worldwide Differential Calculus, the first textbook from the Worldwide Center of Mathematics. I'm David Massey, the author of the textbook and the director of the center. This textbook, why write another calculus textbook? There are millions of them out there. Well, not millions. There are a bunch of calculus textbooks out there. Why write another one? Well, for one thing, even if you used our textbook as a standard textbook, just printed it on paper, we think our textbook would be better than all the ones that are out there. I've organized it so that all the intuitive ideas are in the sections. There are tons of examples, and yet I give rigorous mathematics. I prove everything, but I put the technical details at the end of each chapter so that it doesn't affect the exposition. We think that you'll find the textbook, even if you used it as a classic printed textbook, to be better than any calculus textbook you've ever seen. But it's not a classic textbook. It's a PDF. And there are many advantages to publishing a textbook in a PDF. It's certainly the modern wave. Our textbook has these embedded videos. You're looking at one right now. In the preface, every section begins with an embedded video. The embedded video teaches you the material in each section. In theory, there's no reason for you to actually read the sections. Yeah, it's true that in the sections you'll find possibly more extended examples or a few extra examples. But really, if you just wanted to learn the materials from the videos, that would work. It would be like sitting in on a class. It's like an online course without having to be online. In addition to the videos, the cross-references are hyperlinks. So if I refer to example 1.2.3 that was back 15 pages ago, you just click on it and you go whipping off there and then you go back to where you were. We can embed animations, so the graphs aren't just static things sitting there on a page. The graph actually moves. You want to see secant lines approaching a tangent line, just click on it. We have pop-up comments in the margins. You click on a margin note and it pops up some historical remarks, something that really shouldn't be in the middle of the calculus discussion, but is interesting anyway. Because they're PDFs, our textbooks are ultimately portable. You can put them on your laptop, you can put them on your iPhone, you can put them on your iPod, you can put them on any cell phone that can show you PDFs. You can put them on your Kindle, or you can print them if you want to print sections. We make the PDFs available without the embedded videos, so you don't need to take up all the space that the videos would take up. Other advantages. Normally, publishers make you buy a whole new edition to get corrections to the old edition or to move a couple of sections around or to add one new section. We can provide updates free of charge. You don't have to buy new editions of the book. We also have no print costs. We distribute this as a PDF, downloadable or on DVDs, so we can afford to charge much less than a normal textbook cost, even though with all these electronic frills in it, and in particular the videos, it's worth a lot more than a normal text. We think our textbooks are a model for what modern textbooks should be. The prerequisites for using this textbook, for learning differential calculus, I assume that you know high school algebra and that you know analytic geometry and graphing in the XY plane. I assume that you've seen basic trigonometric functions before, trig functions, so sine, cosine, tangent, all of those, at least in terms of triangles, maybe not the circular periodic trig functions, maybe not radians. That's fine. We'll go through that when we get to the calculus of trig functions. I also assume you have seen exponential functions and logarithms, but certainly not natural logarithm or raising e to powers, if those things mean anything to you already. We hope you enjoy using our calculus text as much as you can enjoy using any math textbook.